Hello, hello, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to the Great Big Card Swap. It is Wednesday, January 1st, 2025, and I am so happy you are joining us tonight. Happy New Year! We were originally supposed to have our video last night, but we had some unexpected dinner company, and I decided I decided to spend some time enjoying dinner. I hope that you had a fabulous New Year's. Did you stay up until midnight? We did. We played some games and watched TV, rung in the new year, and then I probably should have gone to bed, but I stayed up working until 2 in the morning, and then got up and worked most of the day today. But I still feel like I'm never going to catch up. It was a busy day, a very quiet day, lots of football in the background. We watched Wicked. So happy that's streaming. So tell me how you're kicking off the new year. I'm excited you're joining me tonight because I have some special cards to share with you. Of a smaller number than I'd hoped. Usually I kind of save back some of the part 1 cards because part 2 usually is smaller, but this time I did all the cards I had received in part 1. And I am fairly certain there's going to be more Winter Wonderland cards coming because that's just how the postal system is this time of year. I know that it's a little bit slow, and I'm sure you have some cards that are still in transit. And so if you don't see your card tonight, don't worry. I will still show it next time during our next video. Our videos usually are on the 2nd and the 4th Tuesdays of the month. So our next swap video is going to be January 14th in just under 2 weeks. And then we'll have another one on the 28th. This month is special because for all the cards that I received in December, or for the December theme. So if the cards come before the next video and I show them, I'm still counting them. I'm donating $2 to Cancer Kindness, an organization that was started by one of our swappers, Wendy Langseth, when her husband went through cancer, and they had a long journey in Alaska to get to his treatments. She came up with this idea to start Cancer Kindness, and the R is capitalized for her husband, who has now passed. And so Wendy keeps his legacy going by sharing acts of kindness and gift cards to other families who are going through the same thing. And so I'm so honored to contribute to her Cancer Kindness organization with a $2 donation for every card that I have received for the December theme of Winter Wonderland. And I have to say, I am so touched by your generosity. In this group of cards, there were extra cards and there were extra donations. And so I have a grand total so far, because if we get more cards, we're going to add to this. On part 1, we had 67 cards. That was $134. And then part 2, 36 cards for a total of $72. And then additional donations from all of you. We had 17 early on before part 1 and $57 more for a total of $280 that I'll be sending to Cancer Kindness. So thank you so much for helping to contribute, for participating in the card swap, and just for bringing this opportunity, Wendy. Thank you for bringing it to my attention and all of our attention so that we can help out too. It feels so good. I'm really excited as I am planning the details for my class. It's coming soon. I'm excited to be picking out another organization to support through that. So stay tuned for details. I know I keep promising them and I worked on it today, but there are just so many little things that I've got things pretty solidified. I just don't have the sign up page ready. So I'll definitely be sharing that coming up here tomorrow when we have our Thursday night stamp therapy tomorrow on January 2nd. So stay tuned for details. Sign up page coming tomorrow. I'm really excited about sharing my new stamp set with you in mind. And so tonight though, we're going to do our great big card swap. So if you're new, welcome. We have some new swappers that participated for the first time this time, and I'm so happy to see that. If you've been watching for a while and you haven't sent in a card, do it. I hope that you will take a chance, make a card and send it in. Grab a card you've already made that fits the theme, send it and share it. It is so much fun to send a card and get one back. And to see all of them, all the things that you're making, I always feel so inspired. I know you guys do too. So please, if you haven't already, consider participating. We have a new theme each month. The theme in December is Winter Wonderland, but now we are moving on to January is going to be our next theme, and love is in the air. I need your help brainstorming because I'm not sure what to do for February. So leave a comment in the live chat here and we'll decide before the end of the video what our theme for February is going to be. I had a list somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. So help me come up with some more ideas and we'll choose a theme for February. So you're going to send your card in. Please include $1 to cover return postage in an envelope. If you don't have cash, you can put some stamps in there. That's fine too. International stampers, look in the video description for a PayPal button for $5 that covers 3 return postage stamps. And then the last thing is don't write inside. You can use a sticky note or a loose piece of paper to say hello or include a note, but the idea is that whoever gets your card will be able to send it and share it with somebody else after they get it. So you can send your swap cards to Julie Davison, P.O. Box 6164, Champaign, Illinois 61826. All this information is in the video description, so you can check it out there. Thanks so much for the thumbs up, Maria. If you enjoy the Great Big Card Swap, please give this video a thumbs up. I'm excited to share with you, and I hope that you will leave lots of awesome comments in the chat and in the comments for our amazing swappers, because it takes a lot of courage sometimes to share your art. And so I just want to say thank you to all of our swappers tonight for doing that. I don't have a theme necessarily. I don't know. I started with some season's greetings kind of cards, and then maybe some snowmen in there. We're going to start with this one right here. This is from Nancy Ross, and she used a little wobbler. So perfect for this little ice skating guy who looks like he is not so confident in his ice skating ability. I love the little glitter underneath for the ice. The whole card is just so cute. It says have an ice Christmas on the inside. Lots of room to write your own message. Such a cute card, Nancy. I just love that. What a perfect use of the wobbles. Now, if you don't have this one yet, it looks like this is the same kind I use from Hampton Art. And I love that they fold pretty flat, so it doesn't really add a lot of bulk to your project, but they just make the cutest little embellishments, and I think it's so perfect for that little ice skater. Our next card is from Sherry Werner, and she did this really beautiful background here. It looks like some watercoloring and some brush stroke with that pearlized effects. We've got white embossed tree and snow, and when you open it up, it extends out a little bit of that first frost, or feels like frost designer paper. Hoping your Christmas is trimmed with love and warmth of family and friends. Beautiful card. Such a wintry feel. I just love that background and that effect on the front. So gorgeous. Thank you, Sherry, for sending in that one. Here's another Christmassy one. This one is from Amy Marr. Amy sent in some cards too for some of the past months, which I've swapped out and sent her back cards for those. I think I'm going to share her other cards on Thursday. Here's the one that she sent in for Winter Wonderland. Isn't it cute? This uses the deckled circle dies folded in half to create a little rocking card with a rocking horse, so appropriate. I hope your season is filled with magic comes right from the Christmas Labels stamp set. I think that one's on the last chance list, so make sure to check that out. Our next card comes from Sue DePies. Hopefully I said that right, Sue. We just saw another card like this last time. It is the split negative design from Robin Arbrecht, inspired by Robin. And you're going to take a piece of designer paper and die cut a tree or other shape. And then you'll have two halves. So you'll cut it in half, and then the other half of this paper is with this half of the tree. So it has kind of a fun little split effect. I really love the way that looks in this green and red designer paper. So perfect for the season. I love the snowflakes too. Such a great card. I'm still celebrating Christmas. My tree is up. Is your tree still up? I'm going to keep going at least until Well, I want to go through the weekend. Maybe we'll take it down on Sunday, but I'm hoping sometime next week we can wait until the Epiphany on the 6th. This one is from Barber McHouston, and she used the Frosted Forest. This is such a pretty stamp set bundle. It has dies and also coordinating masks that you can use. And so Barbara has used the masks to sponge and create some color, and then also add some shimmery embossing paste, which she's used on the bottom here as well as on the trees, and with the template to create the snowflakes in the sky. So beautiful. I love the sparkle. I love all the texture on your card. So very beautiful, Barbara. Thank you so much for that one. All right, I think we're into our snowman here. Let's see what we've got. This first one comes from Janice Torgerson. From all of us, congrats on your retirement. I love that it's a snowman, because the snowmans do have to retire at the end of the winter, don't they? We have some beautiful masking going on here with the trees stamped behind the snowman, but it's all one layer. So you're stamping the snowman first, putting a sticky note or something with the snowman stamped on it and cut out over it, and then stamping the trees so that they appear in the background. Such a great technique and such a fun card. I love how all the snowmen have different color scarves and hats, and a little puffy paint for their hats and earmuffs, and the snow and all the little glitter. So very fun. What a great card, Janice. Another snowman here. This one's from Marilyn DePlato, and I think she said Warm and Toasty was the name of this one. Your friendship warms my heart. I love the coloring job here. So beautiful. Little blue behind the snowman really just adds kind of some depth and shadow to him. On the inside, this special little card comes your way, stamped with love to brighten your day. Oh, I love that. Another little snowman, so expertly colored. Such a beautiful card, Marilyn. So happy to have you swapping with us this month. I love the cute little snowman. Do you guys love snowmen? This one's from Carrie Koss, and she's got some die-cut snowmen with the snowflakes in the background, pool party, a little bubble bath here. So stinking cute. I love both these little snowmen. They look like such jolly friends. We have not really had a lot of snow here in Champaign, but the weather is starting to turn cold again, and I'm sure we've got some snow coming soon. This next card is from Katie McLean, and this one, let's see, I think this one was cased from Deborah Harrison, Simply Sweet and Ink Designs. This was the Snowy Wonder Mystery Craft Box. Love this. Looks like a die cut from the designer paper, and then that fun little snow globe is part of the Snowy Wonder bundle. The designer paper is also in the last chance list, so make sure to grab those up. Maybe the designer paper is not, but the stamp set is. I've lost track of everything on the last chance list. Just make sure you check it out to get your favorites. It's a little different this year with the last chance list, because instead of going away at a set date, all of the things that are on the last chance list will continue to be available until they've sold out. And so the snowman might be around for a while, or they might sell out tomorrow. So it's hard to say, but definitely check out the last chance clearance section of the online store for all the latest deals on things that are on their way out and retiring. Such a cute little snowman. This one's from Molly Burkett. I love this layout with strips of designer paper. This was part of the Making a Difference designer paper, Berry Christmas, I think it was called, or something like that, from a year or two ago. And this embossing folder, I think, has been the most popular product used on the Winter Wonderland swaps. It's such a good one. I think it's called Snowfall, and you'll find it in the online store, so be sure to check it out there. I love the little vellum circle and how that looks like a snow globe without being a snow globe. Such a great little touch there. This is Molly. This is not from Molly's card. That's from Jenny's card, which they just got mixed up. I think hers is coming up soon. So on the inside, some stamping here, helping this season build heartwarming memories. Such a fun card. I just love Snowman. Here's a cute one from Betty Wuda. This is, looks like a non-Stampin' Up image. It says on here, Jean Armisen, 2011. Is that a stamp image? It looks like it's hand colored. That's really cute. And the Winter Wishes I recognize as being a stamp from the Christmas labels. Also used on this card here. Isn't it funny how just using different colors and images totally changes the look and feel of a stamp? That Winter Wishes is also on this card from Sue Hines, and she used some of the Nest of Winter designer paper, as well as the Humble Home Punch and stamp set, and the trees from the, oh gosh, there's a couple different tree lines like that. I just looked this one up for somebody. I think that's from the Frosted Forest bundle. I love the grays with the pool party on this card. So fun. Let's see, did I get it right? Humble Home Deckled Circles, Frosted Forest. I think that's what I said. Yay! Thanks for including the supply list, Sue. That's always so helpful. Do you guys have the deckled circles? They were on the last chance list and they have been sold out. So sad. Our next card is from Melly Turner. This is so clever. She has done a Z-fold card here with a window sheet front. This actually looks like a clear envelope with a die cut from the nested winterly treetops, and then also the whimsical tree dies. Love that in the balmy blue and blueberry bushel. Sort of a faux shaker with some sequins in there. But I love that it's like the card front is the clear window sheet shaker. I did a similar card like this, except I just had it as the front flap. So this is so fun. This is on, there is a longer piece here, and so the whole bottom is stuck to that, and then in the corner here as well, so it kind of tacks that down. But that's so clever. I really love the way that that turned out with this beautiful designer paper. So that one's from Melly Turner. So beautiful. So when you're creating for the Great Big Card Swap, you can use whatever stamps and dies you have at home. Here's Jenny Pender's card, and these pieces go in there. She included an extra little die cut. So fun. She got those online. I love this one with sort of the scene that has the deer and the tree and the embossed snowflakes in the background. May the joys and blessings of the season be yours. So pretty. Oh, I love all the little stars and the designer paper, which I think you can see from the front too. Yeah, that's really cool. So classic, so serene, very Winter Wonderland. I just saw your comment, Janice, that you forgot to use the masking paper. I have a good eye for those things. Our next card is from Maylu Cartwright, and she used some pieces from designer paper as well as from Paper Pumpkin to create her card. It's a Z-fold with a piece that comes in the front and folds over. And I just love that Penguin and Friends designer paper. That was a celebration gift item, I think back in 2022. If I remember right. Wishing you a season of cheer. So fun. I love all the glitter. You cannot go wrong when it comes with Winter Wonderland as the theme by adding glitter. I think that just is like the perfect thing. There's always room for a little glitter. Our next card uses the One Horse Open Sleigh designer paper. This one is from AMT. I'm going to pull this out here. She's calling it a panoramic card, and she cased it, but she can't remember who the original creator was. So she's got, the measurements are a 1 sheet of 6x6 designer paper, and then she's got the cut lines. I'll show you that in a minute. So the front of the card layer is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 inch. That's the embossed Misty Moonlight. And then here is the cutting for the piece on the front of the card. It says you will cut the sheet so your design is horizontal. I love that, very helpful. So I'm just going to pause it here. If you would like to take a picture, screenshot, you can do that. Love all the little details of this card, the little scallop greeting, the little snowflakes. I love that little sparkle and shine. Now we have some different snowflake sequins that are in the last chance clearance rack right now, and these are from a few years ago, but the ones in the clearance rack right now come in white, gold, and copper, and they are some of my favorites. In fact, I just added, I placed an order last night, and I just added a package to my order because I want to make sure that I have enough for when they run out. Such a beautiful card, AMT. Thank you so much for your Winter Wonderland masterpiece. And even, I just noticed she even used the words Winter Wonderland on her card. Our next Winter Wonderland card comes from Leanne Nelson. She's used some gorgeous layered stamps here with the trees and the field. I think that's so pretty. The stamps, let's see, it says, the image on the outside is from Penny Black Panorama, really beautiful. Handsome Hunter. Oh, that's a blast from the past. Chocolate Chip for the brown and Night of Navy. Beautiful colors. And then the inside, oh, this is from the Happy Scenes. And the sentiment on the front is from I'm not sure on the front. Happy Winter. I love that. Winter has just begun, so we've got lots of times to make Winter Wonderland cards. Even though we'll be done showcasing them soon, it is just beginning. So I hope that you are inspired by all the cards shared tonight to create your own Winter Wonderland cards to share. Jane Ply sent in the next card. This looks like it was die cut from a card front. I love that. In fact, that was something we talked about over dinner as a potential theme for our card swap was to go green and use or reuse materials on your card, or recycle, or somehow use something recycled on your card. And so this would be an example of that, die cutting from a card front and using that image. I love the creativity here. Perennial postage dies for the background. Let's see what Jane says on the inside here. Sorry. The sentiment from Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, the focal circle cut from Spotlight on Nature. Yeah, she cut out a card. I love that. That she received from a veterans organization. There's beauty to be found in junk mail. Yes, exactly. Okay, tell me what you guys think about that theme. Go green for the theme to reuse, something like this, reuse. Or like one time I used a pop cap, you know, like a soda tap, you know, like the thing, as a ribbon, like a ribbon buckle on a card. That was really kind of fun. So you could have all kinds of fun using found materials or things like this, reuse them on your card. So let's see. Connie's asking about when I'll be releasing the card class with you in mind stamp set. I'm working on all the details. I just need to put together the sign up page. And so tomorrow will be the official day that I'm going to launch the sign up page. I'm committing. I know I've been talking about it, and it's just taking me longer than I thought to iron out all those details. But I'm really excited. I'm going to offer a lot of different options. So if you already have the stamp set, there'll be an option just to get the card kit. If you want to get the stamp set added on there and signed, that'll be an option. I'm going to have a special custom bag that I'm really excited about, and you'll be able to purchase that separately too, and or extra ones if you want. And that's where the donation is going to be tied to. So when you get the bag, either in the full class package or by itself, then I'm going to include a donation. So more details about that to come. Our next card is from Alita Williams. I love how she has cut the angles on the designer paper and created this with 3 different images. The top 2 are from the Winter Meadow designer paper, which is so perfect for winter. And this is a paper that carried over, so you're still going to find that in the online store. Deckled rectangles here for the winter greetings, so beautiful. And then the bow punch with glittered paper. Love how that adds just such a fancy little touch to the card. Such a beautiful, beautiful card. I love that so much, Alita. Our next cards, the first 2 come from Allura Weaver, and she sent 2 different versions using pieces from the different ephemera packs, the Joyful Images, and maybe also from the designer paper package, which is in the last chance list. I never did break open my package, but it includes designer paper as well as laser cut pieces that you can create cards with. So fun. And I love how Stampin' is kind of doing several of these. We've got 2 new options coming out in the new January catalog that has laser cut pieces that you can mix and match with the designer paper. So 2 different options here from Allura, using some embellishments, the little red rhinestones. I love the stamped greeting here. And I love how she kind of did them each a little differently. So let's do a this or that with Allura's cards. Thank you so much for sending an extra for me, Allura. If you got to keep one of these, which one would you keep? This or that? Leave a comment and let me know. I have another card using the same designer paper pack. This one's from Carmen Melendez, and she used the frame as well as some of those pieces to create her card. So I love that you can just create quick and easy cards with that set. Now the name is escaping me. I'm gonna have to look it up really quick. It's gonna drive me bananas. It's right here in the front of the mini catalog. This is the paper, a little bit festive, and I'm pretty sure I still saw it in the last chance section last night. So it's got 12 by 12 designer paper as well as the laser cut pieces. So many different options. And then the other thing was the ephemera packs. And I know that most of these are sold out already. In fact, there's another card. I just saw the deer. Here's another card. This one's from Loretta Buzza, and she used some of the little pieces from the ephemera pack, the joyful images. And like I said, I think those joyful images now are no longer available, but if you love the ephemera packs, we've got some more coming out in the January catalog. And if you like the ephemera packs, I really do recommend trying out the little bit festive designer paper, because it has now the ephemera packs I think are a little more cardstock like, but these are more paper as far as the weight, the heaviness of them. So lots of great options. Make sure you check out that last chance section. Thank you so much to Allura and Carmen and Loretta for sharing some ideas with those really easy pieces. Now this is a shaker card using a clear envelope, and I love that it's like such an easy peasy shaker card with a clear envelope. We saw another example of this with the clear envelope and the shaker card front from Melly. I love that. This one has a little bit more shake to it. This one is almost like a faker shaker because the pieces are just sort of trapped there, but I just love that they just look like they're just scattered perfectly. All right, let's keep going. We got some beautiful cards. This next one is from Sherry Pyre using some of the Memorable Meadow designer paper. And I always thought of this as more like a spring, but I really see the trees and the blue, and I feel like that could be Winter Wonderland. Of course, not everywhere winter is snowy, so I'm sure that some of you live where winter looks just like this. A million thanks. I like that greeting on there. So thank you so much for Sherry for sharing this card. Boho blue for the card base, a little petunia pop here for the sentiment, and mossy meadow in the background. I like this layout. I think you could really do that with a lot of different designer papers. Leanne is asking about the February theme. I was asking you guys to share some ideas in the comments for February because I haven't decided yet. We were just talking about the Go Green, and I'm looking back at your comments. So Donna's also suggesting looking forward or new beginnings. Swing into spring is Anne's suggestion. And more discussion about Christmas trees. Oh, congratulations theme for February. That could be nice, Anne. I like that idea. So we're still deciding on February. I said we would figure it out by the end of the video. St. Patrick's. You know, I have to say, I don't really think I have anything for St. Patrick's Day. We could say go green, and it could be either green as in color or green as in recycled. Maybe we'll be flexible with that and give you guys an option there. Our next card comes from Carol Alanis, and she's used these awesome snowflakes. I just love these. Hello Winter with the iridescent bow. And this designer paper is from Sentimental Christmas. that is a paper that when you purchase that one, Stampin' Up's going to donate $3 to children's literacy programs. So you can find that in the last chance section. I don't know if it's sold out yet. As far as I know, it's still available, but that's such a good paper. Winter Wonderland, so pretty. I love that. Snowflakes are always perfect for the Winter Wonderland theme, but so are cute little animals. This one comes from Kathy Hahn. And she has used this cute stamp set. I love these little critters. Blueberry bushel for the card base. And this is kind of a tent, a double tent card. I don't know what you call it, but I like this designer paper with the big snowflakes. So cute. And I really love how it stands up like this. Warm and toasty. Maybe this was the one that was warm and toasty. I don't remember the name of this stamp set, but it has that sentiment, so it might be. So cute. I love that, Connie. Thank you so much. I think Connie's a first-time stamper or swapper too for us. So thank you for participating, Connie. Our next card comes from Debrup using another cute critter stamp set, wishing you a cozy day. We've got some frosted forest trees here and that embossing folder in the background. I love that. And then the little cute critters, the bunny and the penguin, are from the Freezin' Fun stamp set. So cute. And the sentiment from Frozen Edges. Such a great card. Happy New Year, Deb, and thank you for sharing your cute card with us. I love the bright color on the scarf. Yellow and green. I feel like those are colors I don't normally use, especially in a winter card, but I just think they're so fun. Here's one from Jenny Oliver, and this card, she says, was inspired by Mary Knapp, and she used the Splendid, what is the name? Sophisticated Sled. That's it. The detailed die cuts from Sophisticated Sled with that snowfall embossing folder. So pretty with a classic touch of red for the cardinal bird. Let it snow. Oh, love it. I love snow on a card, not so much outside. We've got 2 cards from the Jordan sisters. I love this. This one is from Cassandra Earp and from Taylor Jordan, and they are sisters of Kaylee S., who participates in our swap, and they sent an extra donation and 2 more cards. Kaylee asked her sisters to send in cards for our special showcase, Winter Wonderland. I love these colors. We've got some fresh freesia and the starry sky with balmy blue. So very pretty. Same stamp set here with the snowflakes. I just love the different takes on this. You guys did so great. Welcome to the Great Big Card Swap. I hope that you will consider participating again with Kaylee, and I can't wait for you to get your cards back in the mail. I think you're really going to love them. So thank you so much, Jordan sisters, for swapping with us this month. Our next card is from Diana Barber, and she used this awesome snowflake embossing folder for the background, and such a simple design here. This looks to me like a piece from a paper pumpkin kit. A while back we had some gold or copper foil pieces. Actually, the kit I'm thinking of was like boxes, but I love the triangle for the Christmas tree. No matter whether you're using designer paper or a box that you've cut apart or something, I think it's just so clever and so fun to have that white on white. Celebrate the season, and a little die cut tree on the inside. So clever. Another way that you could go green to die cut a shape, or to cut a shape like that to do a little punch art. Well, our last set of cards for Winter Wonderland come from the Curly Girls and Cara. So happy to have this family of stampers participating together. And I think I didn't see a card this month from Carol, so I'm not sure if it just hasn't come yet or if there wasn't one. But the theme this month is shaker cards, and so they have all done a little bit of a shaker card. This one from Becca Fisher. I just saw that she shared she made 183, am I remember right? 183 cards in 2024. I think that's awesome. And she keeps track by numbering the cards on the back. So do you guys keep track of how many cards you've made? Do you know how many cards you made last year? I did not count, so I think it would be interesting. It is January 1st, so now's the time. If you want to do that for 2025, you can write numbers on the back of your card and indicate, like, this is number 3 out of 40, or whatever. I think that's kind of a fun way to keep track of all the cards you make, all the difference that you make in sending smiles across the miles. This gorgeous, beautiful card has some ephemera pack from Blackberry Beauty, as well as some of the Sentimental Rose, I think, designer paper that was part of Celebration. These colors are so fun. I would never have thought about them for winter, but I think they're really gorgeous. We've got some Pebbled Path with a little wild wheat that kind of looks like gold, and Calypso Coral. On the inside, some layering with the sentiment, wishing you all the beautiful gifts of Christmas. Such a fantastic card, Becca. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Loretta, 1,500 cards last year? That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Our next card comes from Diane Gorski, and she has used the cute Snowy Wonder designer paper to do a shaker card that looks like a snow globe. So cute. Stamped snowflakes here on the background, shaded spruce and pool party. I really like those colors together. A die cut snow globe base from the designer paper. On the inside, some pieces. These feel a little heavier, like maybe they're from the scrapbook. No. They're from the paper pumpkin, right? Didn't we have a paper pumpkin that was the Nest of Winter? No, what am I thinking of? Maybe, I don't know. I haven't done my Nest of Winter paper pumpkin kit, but I thought it had kind of a foily dome like that. This is so pretty. It could also be pieces from the scrapbooking kit. There were some really great ones there too. Loretta saying Nest of Winter. Yeah. And it looks like an extra little treat to warm you up this winter season. Diane, thank you so much for sharing that awesome card. And someone's going to love to get the extra little treat. Get back on there. All right, our next one, this one's from Chris Pazzi. And this was just like the other one we saw. From Melly Turner. So this is another one with the window sheet shaker on the front. I love that on a Z-fold card. This is the Nest of Winter designer paper, winterly treetops, the pine in the background, and some of the Country Lace designer paper. So pretty. I love how there's a second frame on the back that kind of covers up some of the mechanics. Really gorgeous the way you can see through that, and it has such a fun little shaker element to it. Oh my gosh, I love how different all of these are. So many ways to do a shaker card. This one is from Pat Johnson, one of the newer curly girls who are swapping with us. A little fun shaker here inside a green tinted plastic with some of the trees from the seasonal evergreen. I've got to look it up. I feel like I haven't looked in this mini catalog for so long. The Peaceful Evergreens. I think I said it right, didn't I? Peaceful Evergreens stamp set. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I love that. I love the sound the shaker's card makes too. May all your wishes come true. Another shaker card from Donna Johnson. This one uses the Reindeer Days designer paper. So fun. I love how you put designer paper on the inside. And then our shaker includes the reindeer shaking in there. So fun. I love the little stitch circle and the oval. I love those scallop ovals. That's a retired punch, I think, isn't it? We've had some great punches over the years. Such a fun card. Donna, thank you so much for sharing your whimsical winter shaker card. And our last shaker card is from Cara Johnson, who used that Sentimental Christmas designer paper. We're just talking about that one. The paper that Stampin' Up! Is donating. If you purchase a package, they'll donate $3 to Children's Literacy Organization. The little lantern in the background is from the same designer paper pack And then there's some stamped pine cones that are in the middle of the shaker too. There's that Christmas labels, winter wishes we saw on a couple other cards earlier. So much fun. And then the stamping on the inside and the designer paper. I just love that extra touch of doing a whole panel of designer paper on the inside. I just think that's really such a fun way to dress that up on the inside. I'm gonna have to do that a little bit more. I always love your moose, Cara. It's so cute. So cute. All right. Well, thank you so much to our curly girls and to all of our swappers this month. Oh my gosh, we had some amazing cards. And if you didn't see your card and you sent one in, don't worry. I'm sure it's coming in the mail and I will share it during our next video on Tuesday, January 14th. So tune in for that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. Thank you so much to everyone who is watching tonight for all your awesome comments cheering on our card swappers. Thank you to everyone who swapped with us and helped to contribute such an amazing donation. All together, I will be donating $280 to Cancer Kindness, which includes many additional donations from all of you. Thank you so much. If there are additional cards received for Winter Wonderland in the next video showcase, I will add on to that donation. I'm going to go ahead and send this to Wendy now, and then I'll just send up a follow-up donation. So if you haven't sent one in, send it tomorrow. Send in your Winter Wonderland card tomorrow, and you can still sneak it in. We'll count it. Thank you guys so much. Our theme for February is going to be Go Green, and you can either do green or you can recycle. You can have some fun with that theme. Go green. I'll add that to the video description. Send now for last minute. Winter Wonderland. All right, you guys, Happy New Year. Thanks for spending some time with me tonight. I hope that you'll come back tomorrow, January 2nd. It's Thursday night. My days are all mixed up. I'm telling you, over this winter break, I don't even know. I don't know what day it is, but tomorrow is Thursday, and so I'll have a video for you, Thursday night stamp therapy, and I will release finally the sign up for my With You in Mind card class. All the details posted tomorrow, so tune in. Thanks for being here, and thank you for participating in the Great Big Card Swap. Send cards, and send smiles. I love it. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.